CSV files, comma-separated values, or their variant TSV, tab-separated values, are an incredibly common format. One of the reasons is that spreadsheets can export or import data formatted in a CSV format. Therefore, many programs produce this type of data. They are also very easy to process. Now, if I have a little CSV file here on the binder, and that contains a few lists of names, surnames, and marks for a fictitious class, and if I try to open it in my browser, it offers, for instance, to open it with a spreadsheet or to save it locally. And you can go ahead and try it on your machine and see if you can see it in your spreadsheet. But you don't need all that machinery in order to parse a simple CSV file. So you can treat it pretty much like a normal text file. So you open it normally. You may want to, this one has a header which is name, surname, and mark. So you may want to skip the header, for instance, in this case. And then what we want to do here in the simple code is we want to compute an average mark. So the operation in itself is not important. What is important is how we process the lines of the file. So you see, I simply loop over the file one line at a time with the for syntax that we've seen we can apply to files. And each line you simply split using the split command into its components. You specify that you want to split at the location of the commas, and this will return these entries will simply be a list with the parts of the line. So if you try to print it, you will see how that works. There you go. And never mind the error message that comes at the end because we haven't actually done the calculation, but you see entries are in turn lists containing name, surname, and the numbers. So the number is what we want really. We have to keep in mind that this is not actually a number, it's a string. You see it contains a space and it contains a new line, but the space and the new line are actually, as far as Python is concerned, they're both white spaces, so they don't really create a problem. What we can do is we can simply, instead now than printing these entries, we can simply convert entry of 2, so 0, 1, 2, that's position, the third position in the list, that would be the number. We take it, we convert it to a float, which will take care, by the way, also of the space and of the new line, and we add it to the running total. So we're building a total mark, and then we increment the number of students by 1. And when we have finished the file, we will have added up all the marks, and we will have the number of students. So all that we need to do is compute an average as the ratio of the total to the number of students. And there it goes. Good class.